Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
I'm Larry Gruber, longtime educator and St. Mary's wrestling coach.
If you're in need for any electrical upgrades, whether big or small, for your business or home, reach out to Sean Barnett Electrical at 567-259-8343. Wondering what it would cost to have a generator for your home or business? Contact Sean Barnett Electrical for a complimentary estimate for installation and yearly maintenance.
Trying to do electrical work on your own can be shocking and painful. Yow! I'm in Sean's corner, and Sean will be in yours for all your electrical needs.
Well, hello everyone, and we welcome you to another Rider Nation Station sports telecast of boys high school basketball, where tonight from Grand Lake Health Systems Court, a non-league encounter between the Versailles Tigers of the Midwest Athletic Conference and the St. Mary's Roughriders out of the Western Buckeye League. Hello, I'm Joe Hurlbert. I'll be bringing you all the play-by-play action of tonight's contest, and joining me as usual, Derek and Kelly J. And of course, let's first of all talk about the Versailles Tigers. Of course, they come in 8-1 overall, 2-1 in the MAC, and they've got a pretty decent ball club. They will start primarily 4 juniors and a sophomore, and they are very competitive. They come in, they're averaging offensively about 57 points a game. Defensively, they are the number one defense in the MAC as far as points allowed, as they're only giving up about 36.4 points a ball game. So, but they've got some talent they put on the floor as well.
Yeah, they kind of struggled last year. They were 6th in the MAC and sitting right around 500, but they were really young. And coming into the season and talking to Coach Schwenk, have pretty high expectations. You know, they've scheduled some out-of-the-area teams in their non-conference, kind of trying to prepare for districts and regionals. So they have their eyes set on those kind of things, and kind of in the shorter term, eyes set on the MAC title and kind of playing like it. You know, they played Marion Local and played them really close, and those are both two teams that will probably compete for a MAC title this year. But yes, you're right. Defensively is kind of their strong suit. They're very small. They start. I guess shouldn't say very small. They have good overall size, in that they don't have anybody that's super short, but they also don't have a whole lot of bigs. So one thing that they'll do very well tonight, expect them to get out and really put a lot of pressure on St. Mary's guards. They'll be aggressive, and they'll, like you said, do good defense. One of the things that in breaking down their statistics prior to the game, they're holding their opponents to 7 points per game in the third quarter. So, you know, what does that say? That says excellent coaching. It says, you know, Coach Swank's not only a good coach, but a great defensive coach. They're coming out of the coming out of the halftime break, playing hard, playing better defense, making adjustments, and just really locking teams down. So that's really, and especially for St. Mary's, who've kind of struggled at times offensively, that'll be the challenge tonight.
And I should throw in their one loss to Marion Local, and what does Marion Local have that they don't? They have a big.
Yeah.
And Marion's a very big physical team. And talking to Coach Schwank before the game, and he said, yeah, they're physical, and we struggled with that. He said, obviously, defensive pressure has got to be something that throughout the rest of the year. And boy, the MAC's a beast this year.
Yeah.
The Tigers played Minster on Friday. Minster's another tough game. And then there's always Delphi St. John sitting in the wings. I don't know that they've lost yet. I know they haven't lost in the MAC. So yeah, tough schedule, and the Riders are going to have their hands full with a really guard-oriented team coming in tonight.
Absolutely. And Derek, when you said that these teams have no bigs, they are probably height-wise very evenly matched. The biggest player that either team will put on the floor is 6'2". And the other thing that you mentioned, that Versailles is holding opponents to 7 points in the third quarter, which tells me St. Mary's must put 4 quarters of basketball together to stay in the ball game with Versailles.
Yeah, and can't start slow. You got to come out and hit some shots early on, because it's probably only going to get tougher the longer the game goes.
Yeah, with that, the Tigers holding teams to about, like you said, 36, 37 points a game, and the Riders are only averaging 43, almost 44 points a game, and so low scoring for the Riders. Typically, they want to keep a low scoring game. Obviously, they're going to have to struggle for points this year.
So with that, the Roughriders must take care of the basketball, and they must control the tempo of the ball game, because they're not going to outscore them. They want to keep them at least get a shot at the end.
And one of the things that we've said in the last couple weeks about the Riders, if you look at the Riders statistically, actually shooting pretty well.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot of things really well, just not getting a lot of shots.
Right.
And so, if they are able to take care of the ball and get some good shots, keep it low scoring, maybe they got a chance.
Absolutely, I agree. And of course, I look for Versailles to obviously put pressure on the basketball, force St. Mary's into turnovers, which St. Mary's is susceptible to do. And they need some scoring. Alex Haney, Brandon Stager are the 2 seniors that will start. I think a lot of times the other 3 rely on them to lead this ball club. I think Coach Jordan Blackburn does so as well. But, the Riders just recently defeated Cardinal Stritch to give them their 3rd win of the season.
Correct. Broke a 6-game losing streak. So that was definitely well-deserved, and I'm sure well-earned by the Riders, and maybe kind of get them mentally back in the swing of things. Finished up the year with a win. So yeah, sitting at 3-6, 0-2 in the WBL. And as you said, the Riders are led by Brendan Stager at 10 points a game, Alex Haney at 14 points a game, and also third in there, Caden Geiger, and we'll talk about him once we finish the national anthem.
They're lowering the flag for the playing of the national anthem. We'll step away. We'll be right back.
The importance of quality driver's education for our teens is essential. Capabilities has provided classroom and in-car driving instruction for St. Mary's and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Live classroom and online options are available for our students. Capabilities also administers the Ohio BMV driver's exam for our students and the general public. Contact Capabilities today to learn more about our driver's education services.
St. Mary's traditions include football, SMAB, and Fowler's TV. Founded in 1957 by Richard and Peggy, Fowler's TV is celebrated, like a Roughrider first down, for its dedication to high-quality electronics, custom installations of indoor and outdoor TVs, Sonos sound systems, surveillance systems, and so much more. With 12 months of special financing available on approved credit, shopping local has never been better. Fowler's knowledgeable and friendly staff uphold the tradition of exceptional customer care, servicing only what they sell with the same or next day service.
All righty, back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Joe Hurlbert alongside Derek and Kelly J. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday night encounter of boys high school basketball on Rider Nation Station. You know, we talked about this official a couple of weeks back. Apparently his ears must have been burning. And as I look across, Steve Trout has the ball game tonight. And I've always admired and respected Steve. I think he was a top-notch AD when he was at New Knoxville, and of course still continues to officiate the game of basketball. He's been doing it a long, long time.
Yes, he is. He does a great job, and we always feel comfortable when I see him in the gym. The other guy with the we always called it rabbit ears. Not good, but when you got Trout, he doesn't have the rabbit ears, and things are under control. So let me jump back into St. Mary's here a little bit. Like I said, Caden Geiger has now become the Riders' third scoring threat, and he's moved up to 6 points a game. And while you don't say, well, that's knocking him dead right now, starting off the season, it was like 2 a game. Yeah. So he's steadily moving up and becoming a pretty solid scorer for the Riders, shooting about 45% from the field. And so again, he's a third threat that Coach Blackburn has been looking for. The Riders put on 63 points on the board against Cardinal Stritch. So that's high scoring for the blue and gold. So hopefully they can continue that stretch. The other scores for St. Mary's, Casey Gross at just under 5 points a game, and Ryan Monfort at about 3 a game. So things are starting to look a little better for the Riders, but again, it's can they get those shots off? Can they create some things and get some people open?
Absolutely. And of course, when you look at the Riders bench, they don't go real deep. Aiden Meinerding will come off the bench. Parker Beam will come off the bench. Of course, Parker's just a sophomore. I think Aiden is just a sophomore as well. So they're extremely young off the bench, but nonetheless, they come in. They do a pretty good job of giving starters some minutes off the floor. So we'll just have to see how it all shakes out. Although I did notice tonight that we have a little bit of competition in the house tonight.
From a broadcasting perspective.
Absolutely. As we look over to the student body, they've got their ESPN table all set up, and they even dress better than us. They got ties on and things like that. What's up with that?
But we have logos. We have the Rider Nation Station logo.
That's right.
So that's definitely better. Helping me out for sure tonight, if you look at the Versailles roster, they don't go very deep either. If you look at minutes per game, they're playing like 7 kids, so I won't have to do a lot of stat changing here, which is always a trying thing for me. But we don't expect a lot of subbing from either team, and we'll see. The Tigers are led by Blake Monin with 13 points a game. Jace Watron is their leading scorer at 16 points a game, and Drake Arns is at 12 points a game. So they've got kind of a 3-headed monster.
All 3 guards too.
All 3 guards.
All of them shoot it from the perimeter pretty well. And so Riders will kind of have their hands full, at least in terms of keeping guards in front of them. It's something that they've struggled with at times, keeping quick guards in front. So they really need to do a good job of having good help side. One of the things Coach Schwenk talked about in pregame, the Tigers don't see a lot of 2-3 zones, so it's something they said they were working on this week, is trying to get a way to attack the 2-3.
I pulled these stats off the MAC website this afternoon, and they're averaging about 53% from the field, 67% from the free throw line. They're averaging about 27 rebounds a game, and 41% from 3-point range. So, they'll put the ball in the hole for sure. Well, right now we've had the introduction of players. Both teams are heading to center court for the tip of tonight's contest. Of course, Ethan Wilker, Drake Arns, Jake Watron, Blake Monin, and Jack Borchers Starting five for Versailles: Caden Geiger, Casey Gross, Ryan Monfort, Alex Haney, Brennan Steger for the Roughriders. Official steps to center court. Tosses it up. The ball is controlled by the Versailles Tigers. Drake Arns with the basketball.
And it looks like the Riders are not in their traditional 2-3.
Oh, the back door is wide open. Up easy basket by Drake Arns.
I'm not sure quite what it looked like. It may have been a junk.
Triangle and two.
Yeah.
It was. I guarantee that was triangle and two.
It was a good
Skip
pass.
pass over to Steger. Nope, off the front of the iron. Rebound controlled by Versailles. Chase Watron with the basketball. Drives the paint. Got a whistle and a foul on the floor. Versailles will have the basketball as the foul was called on Casey Gross for the push.
Looks like maybe back to the 2-3 here for the baseline out of bounds. Yeah.
Arns. Monin drives the paint, stops, gives it over inside to Watron, who drives the paint, and he draws the foul.
Right there is a little bit what I was talking about in pregame. Riders at times kind of struggling to keep guards in front on the penetration, and Alex Haney picks up the foul. Doing the right thing, stepping in, trying to take the charge, but got to do a better job closing out, keeping guys in front.
Watron misses the first. He'll get one more.
You kind of mentioned it, Joe. It's one of the things they struggle with it from the free throw line. Don't shoot a great percentage. From the three and from the field, they do a really good job.
Roughriders push the basketball up the floor pretty quickly. Monfort with the basketball. Haney breaks, goes up with the shot, off the glass, he gets it to go. 3-2 on the American Legion scoreboard as Alex Haney puts the first two on the scoreboard for the Roughriders.
Ryan Monfort getting the assist there. That was a nice backdoor pass.
Aarons with the basketball, goes up with the left hand. Nice little jumper inside the paint. 2 more points for the Tigers. Aarons with 4 points. Casey Gross with it. Haney, Monfort, Steger. Haney to Steger. Steger drives right side, goes up with it. And the shot was missed. Rebound comes down to Versailles. Aarons with it, works it down low to Borchers. 2 more for the Tigers as Jake Borchers gets 2 points.
Tigers do a really nice job in transition. They push the ball well, they pass it. You'll hear a lot of coaches say, passing's quicker than dribbling. That's what you want to do in transition is advance the ball. Do a nice job of that.
Haney, Steger. Ball loose, Tigers go down the floor, get it, turnover Roughriders. Here comes Wilker with the basketball. In the corner, shot put up and is good by Blake Monin. 6'1" sophomore, and the Roughriders want a timeout, so we'll take a break on the American Legion scoreboard. The Tigers lead the Roughriders 10-2. We'll be right back.
I don't always put a new roof on my house, but when I do, I call Eric Anderson with Grand Lake Roofing.
If you're looking for a fast, reliable, trustworthy roofing service, give myself and my team a call at Grand Lake Roofing, 567-890-ROOF.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com. Albert Sporting Goods.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, the JV contest was won tonight by the Versailles Tigers by a score of 49-30 over the Roughrider JVs. Here it's 10-2 on the American Legion scoreboard. Drop it down low to Haney, lowers his shoulder. The ball is blocked by Ethan Wilker. You see it there on our Jackalope Stash instant replay. Lob pass into Haney. He'll kick it back out to Monfort. Aiden Minerding in the ball game for the Rough Riders. Caden Geiger. Geiger loses the basketball. Here comes Wilker, goes in the paint, goes up, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Rough Riders. Tigers will have it underneath their own basket as Casey Gross checks back in for the Rough Riders, and Brennan Steger will have a seat.
Riders doing a little better job transition defense there. Got a couple guys back.
Shot put up by Monin won't go. Minerding with the rebound. Here he comes the other way.
Riders got to get something going towards the basket here. They've tried to drive a couple times, ended up turning it over. Really haven't gotten real great looks here to start the game. We need a good possession here.
Minerding drops it low to Haney. Spin move up off the glass, will not go. Rebound saved by the Rough Riders. Haney. Gross.
There it is.
Fowler TV three-point goal by Casey Gross.
On cue there, Casey Gross hitting big shot. Get the Riders kind of back into the game here.
10-5 on the American Legion scoreboard. Versailles still out on top. Wilker down the paint, goes up with a shot and good. Nice penetration by Ethan Wilker, 6'2" junior.
Riders really, especially for playing a lot of zone here, giving up way too much penetration.
Monfort, three-point shot won't go. The Rough Riders one and done. Here comes Versailles the other direction. Wilker. Shot put up by Watrin, no good. Haney in the corner, it goes to Casey Gross, and another Fowler TV three-point goal.
This is an unselfish play there by Alex Haney. Probably could have gone up for the layup, but wide open three. Good choice.
I thought he had the shot as well. Shot put up and missed. Ball controlled by Watrin of Versailles. Another three-point shot put up by Aarons. And it falls. Got the shooter's roll on that one.
Arns hasn't, I'm sure that's probably why they're not doing the triangle and two on Arns. He's only shot 6 threes on the year, so hasn't attempted many, probably saying let's let him shoot him, see how he looks. But if he's going to knock him down, tough to play the triangle and two if he's going to hit that shot.
Minerding off the window, nice penetration, nice dish. 2 points for Aiden Minerding, his first two of the night. And we've got a timeout on the floor with the score. Versailles Tigers 15, Rough Riders 10 on the American Legion scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Looking for the perfect gift for your man, son, or dad? Jackalope Stash Men's Clothing Store in downtown St. Mary's will help you score the perfect gift. At this haberdashery, you will find stylish formal and informal wear, along with the most fashionable and contemporary accessories. Not sure what to get your leading man? Stop in and purchase the Jackalope Stash gift card. Make your man the best dressed in the room, no matter the occasion. Quality, style, stash. That's Jackalope Stash, where riders shop.
And speaking of great teams, St. Mary's Foundry would like to thank its very own team of hardworking employees for their loyalty and dedication. If you're looking for rewarding challenges and first-string wages and benefits, check us out at stmfoundry.com or on hometownopportunities.com. St. Mary's Foundry, where iron and ingenuity meet.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
Roughriders hanging in here in the first quarter with 1:55 remaining. Versailles leads by 5, 15-10. They have the basketball.
Roughriders back into a 2-3.
Aarons with the basketball, checking in as number 4. That's Carson Bergman.
Riders kind of got lucky. Versailles really knew what they were doing attacking that 2-3 zone. You'd swear they were veterans at playing against the 2-3. They really did a nice job of hitting the soft spots.
Haney puts it on the floor, goes up, it's blocked.
And he's got to use his right hand there.
Yep.
Got it blocked because he uses his left.
Right.
Brought it back to the defender.
Aarons drives the paint, goes up. Nice dish underneath. Ball is taken away by Caden Geiger. Here comes the Roughriders.
Cam Arns wasn't quite ready for that pass. It was a great pass by Drake Arns. Averaging over 5 assists a game, so obviously passes the ball well, but cousin Cam Arns not quite ready for that one.
Under a minute here in the first quarter, 50 seconds remaining. Versailles with another takeaway. Roughriders turn the ball over. And that is not making head coach Jordan Blackburn very happy over there on the sideline. 3-point goal put up by Blake Monin, the 6'1 sophomore.
Not who you want to give that one up to. He's shooting 62% from 3. I didn't misspeak there. 62% from 3 on the year, so cannot give that open look to him.
Meinerding to Stagger.
Riders.
15 seconds remaining. They're holding it probably for just one last shot.
Yep, Riders content to just get one.
Hopefully they get something going here.
6 seconds remaining. Meinerding's going to launch a 3. Nope, hits nothing but blackboard, and that's the end of the first quarter. With the score on the American Legion scoreboard at the end of the first quarter break, it's the Versailles Tigers 18, Roughriders 10. Back in a moment.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
St. Mary's Rider Rooters has been a pillar of support for all St. Mary's athletes for well over 40 years. Our current membership drive is ongoing, and it has its perks. Consider joining in support of the St. Mary's athletes. Join us at the game or scan the QR code. Go Riders!
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
Possession arrow, Roughriders. 18-10 Versailles lead as we get ready to start the second quarter. Kelly, anything that sticks out?
Both teams shooting pretty well. The Tigers 3 of 5 from the 3-point line. St. Mary's 2 of 4 from the 3-point line. Versailles flaming right now, 58%, 7 of 12 from the field overall. As Derek just said off camera, some of those were fairly easy looks. Riders going to have to do a little bit better job of contesting and keeping them out of the lane, giving up penetration that's leading to some easy looks.
It'd be nice if the Riders could get Caden Geiger a look or two. He's been really quiet, hadn't even gotten a shot up. For the Riders to be successful, he's got to score some.
Roughriders working it around the perimeter. Steger with the basketball to Haney. Off his hands, goes out of bounds, so a turnover will give the ball back to the Versailles Tigers as Blake Monin checks back in. Monin will replace Ethan Wilker.
Riders look like they're in about a 3-quarter court, 1-2-2.
Had a little opportunity to trap there.
Aarons to Watrin, back to Aarons.
Oh, that was nice.
Nice pass, nice finish.
It's a nice little zone set there from the Tigers. Screen in the strong side of the zone and really just cutting right through the middle.
Monin finished. Shot put up won't go by the Rough Riders. Rebound comes down to Drake Aarons. He's going to bring it all the way down. The ball is stolen. Good defense there by Casey Gross. Here comes Geiger to Haney. Haney misses the shot. I think
he was expecting contact
and
there.
I think he should have just went up when he was there.
Yeah.
But he hesitated, thinking somebody was going to take a swat at it, and then he ended up drawing the foul, but nonetheless.
Yeah, it's sometimes the and not necessarily a bad habit, but sometimes it's the habit of undersized bigs like Alex to always want to shot fake, and sometimes that helps, and then sometimes like there, it doesn't serve you well because you shot fake when you're right open, just should have gone right up with it.
Right. Alex misses the first free throw. He'll get one more. Checking in is Aiden Meinerding. Caden Geiger will sit down. It's a free throw. Haney has 3 points in the ball game. Riders trail 20-11 on the American Legion scoreboard. Clock is moving at 6:05 remaining here in the first half. Carson Bergman with the basketball.
I think Riders are in a little bit of a diamond in one there, I think, because of the turnover.
Good defense by Ryan Momford, who steps in front of the pass. Riders coming the other direction. Haney with the basketball to Stager. Meinerding, Stager. Gross. Turnover again by the Rough Riders. Here comes Versailles the other way. They're running the floor. Watrin goes up with a shot. Nope, that won't go. Stager with the rebound. Drop it down low to Haney. He's got Meinerding underneath. Nice look. Nice shot by Aiden Meinerding. Aiden's 4th point on the night. You can see it there on our Jackalope Stash instant replay.
It was a good feel there by Alex Haney. Kind of just felt like he had a little bit of pressure, a little double team. He didn't even quite see the defender, just kind of felt it and made the nice pass.
Bergman with the basketball, give it back to Aarons. Drake with the ball above his head. Watrin drives the paint, goes off the glass. It's the bottom of the iron, no good. Here comes the Riders the other way. Ryan Monfort. Stager. We got a timeout call on the floor by the St. Mary's Rough Riders, 20-13 on the American Legion scoreboard. Tigers on top. We'll be back.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their 3-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
All righty, we welcome you back. Right there you see on your screen, that's our counterparts tonight. That's our competition, so to speak. And I love it, the student body.
Is that
ESPN night, Riders versus Tigers.
Is that Scott Van Pelt there?
He's put on a little bit of weight. Nice shot there, 3-point shot by Aiden Meinerding. 6 points on the night for Aiden.
The Riders are quietly back in this game.
Yep. 3:55 remaining here in the first half. Monin, 3-point shot by Blake Monin.
I'm sure Coach Blackburn not happy that's who the Riders chose to leave on defense there. Like I said, 60% from 3. Can't leave him.
Steger, Meinerding in the corner. Caden Geiger drives the paint, has the ball stolen. Here comes Versailles the other direction. Shot put up and good. 3-point shot by Blake Monin.
On cue, he finds himself wide open again. Too easy.
On an averaging just under 13 points a game, and he's right about there now.
Number 11, Cam Arns, the shot put up won't go. Cam Arns is in the ball game. Monin, nice dish down low. Stick up and in by Ethan Wilker. I think the Rider defense just lost him on the backside.
Yep, kind of turned their head.
Geiger, Steger. Geiger for 3, nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Cam Arns. Oh, nice no-look pass to Cam Arns. Easy 2 off the glass.
We can pull that clip and maybe look at it here at halftime. That's a pretty good one, especially because the Riders play a lot of zone. We can discuss that one.
Meinerding, Geiger. Steger, drop it down low to Haney.
They're really taking away that left hand there, not letting him go.
Obviously seen a little bit of game film somewhere.
Riders really need a good possession, need a bucket here. Tigers on a 10-0 run, right?
Down to 1:10 remaining here in the first half. Meinerding with, Haney with the basketball, spin move up and in, and he's fouled. Nice strong move by Alex Haney. There you see it on our Jackalope Stash instant replay.
That was good acrobatic move there from Haney, using the spin move well. Defender kind of overplayed as he was driving right, came back left.
.30-17 on the American Legion scoreboard. Alex Haney at the line. Attempt to make it a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. And the shot put up, and he's got it. 30-18, Versailles on top. Alex Haney with 6 points here in the first half.
Looks like Monfort and Gross get the tail them all over job in the specialty defense.
Foul's going to be called on Casey Gross. I think if you looked at that from a football standpoint, that was a hold as he reached out and grabbed him by the chest as he ran by.
And, not a bad foul. No fouls in the quarter, so it doesn't really hurt anything.
Nice block by Meinerding. Versailles has it, shot up off the glass by Aarons. Another shot, nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Parker Beam, who's in the ball game for St. Mary's.
Hopefully the Riders can maybe hold for the last second shot here, cut it to a 10-point game.
30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Riders have it. Monfort drop it down low. Parker Beam goes up strong. He's fouled, so he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
It's a good, as we see in the Jackalope Stash replay, good up and under move there. Kind of get to the defender on the shot fake and then bury your shoulder under his shoulder. Usually can get a good foul if you can't score yourself.
Parker Beam. Ball rolls around, does not fall. A couple of substitutions.
Free throw line's been a challenge for Parker on the year, shooting 28%.
Misses them both. Rebound comes down to Ethan Wilker. And I believe Versailles is going to take one final shot as Drake Aarons walks it across the timeline, sets up the offense. Three-point shot attempt won't go. Rebound Minerding, and that's horn sounds the end of the first half with a score on the American Legion scoreboard. The Versailles Tigers 30. The St. Mary's Roughriders 18. We'll be back with halftime right after this.
I'm Larry Gruber, longtime educator and St. Mary's wrestling coach.
If you're in need for any electrical upgrades, whether big or small, for your business or home, reach out to Sean Barnett Electrical at 567-259-8343. Wondering what it would cost to have a generator for your home or business? Contact Sean Barnett Electrical for a complimentary estimate for installation and yearly maintenance.
Trying to do electrical work on your own can be shocking and painful. Yow! I'm in Sean's corner, and Sean will be in yours for all your electrical needs.
The importance of quality driver's education for our teens is essential. Capabilities has provided classroom and in-car driving instruction for St. Mary's and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Live classroom and online options are available for our students. Capabilities also administers the Ohio BMV driver's exam for our students and the general public. Contact Capabilities today to learn more about our driver's education services.
St. Mary's traditions include football, SMAB, and Fowler's TV. Founded in 1957 by Richard and Peggy, Fowler's TV is celebrated, like a Roughrider first down, for its dedication to high-quality electronics, custom installations of indoor and outdoor TVs, Sonos sound systems, surveillance systems, and so much more. With 12 months of special financing available on approved credit, shopping local has never been better. Fowler's knowledgeable and friendly staff uphold the tradition of exceptional customer care, servicing only what they sell with the same or next day service.
I don't always put a new roof on my house, but when I do, I call Eric Anderson with Grand Lake Roofing.
If you're looking for a fast, reliable, trustworthy roofing service, give myself and my team a call at Grand Lake Roofing, 567-890-ROOF.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly and Derek J. 30-18 on the American Legion scoreboard. The Versailles Tigers out on front. And I'd like to pass along that Rider Nation Station will be back here on Thursday with girls basketball from Grand Lake Health Systems Court, as the Lady Riders will host the Wapakoneta Redskins, and from all indication that JV contest has been moved up an hour. So the JVs will start at 5 p.m. with the varsity game to follow, and hopefully that'll get us home in time to watch a little bit of college football playoff action.
Yes, I think two nights in a row they're doing that, Thursday and Friday.
Thursday and Friday, so.
And the Rider Nation Station is pulling a doubleheader on Thursday. We're also,
that's right. Doing bowling.
Bowling at the same time. I think bowling is going to be on Facebook, and then we're going to be our regular YouTube stream. So everybody will be able to follow both if they want.
Absolutely. So Kelly will give us some numbers.
Okay, so I always say that I'm unofficial stats, and I know right now I'm a point off for St. Mary's. So So here goes for the Riders. We got Casey Gross at 6 points, Alex Haney with 4, Aiden Meinerding with 7, and for a total of 18. Like I said, I'm off somewhere. Can't figure it out right now. Overall, the Riders are 3 of 7 from the 3-point line, 6 of 17 from overall, and just 2 of 4 from the free throw line. For the Versailles Tigers, we've got Ethan Wilker with 4 points, Drake Arns with 7, Cam Arns with 2, Jace Watron with 4. Blake Monin has been doing the most damage to the Riders so far with 11 points, and Jake Borchers with 2. Overall, shooting 52% from the field, 12 for 23, and 5 of 8, pretty hot from the 3-point line for 63%. So basically, yeah, it's been kind of the Blake Monin show so far. I'll turn things back over to Derek to talk about a little clip here.
Yeah, we kind of discussed briefly in pregame, Coach Swank was worried about how they would handle the 2-3 zone, talk about where to hit in the soft spots, some stuff they worked on in practice. So something they definitely worked on, and we'll kind of discuss further. It's, I guess, a little part of our ongoing series talking about the 2-3 zone, just because the Riders play a lot of 2-3 zone. So kind of orient. Most teams against the 2-3 zone will play a 1 high. So what does that mean? That means offensively, your point guard is going to be here, and then you're going to have guy in the wing, another guy in the wing over here, and then you'll either have guy in the corner, or you'll also have somebody here. So you want to have an odd front against an even front zone. So if you're playing against a 2-3, you'll have a 1 guard look. If you're playing against a 3-2, you want an even front guard, so you have 2 guards up top. That's just kind of general zone strategy. Kind of as the play moves on to orient, Riders zone. Here's the top 2, bottom 3 are there. So they rotate. This is Meinerding's coverage here, Geiger's coverage here, Steger covers here. As the play kind of continues to develop, then as the ball is swung, then Gross comes here, and then Riders kind of miscommunicate here as Haney and Steger both, where are their eyes? That's the big thing here. Eyes are looking here at the ball, eyes are looking here at the ball. One of them needs to be your back guy, so who's ever playing the middle of your 2-3 zone needs to be feet or more in, need to be more kind of in this area rather than this area. Why? Because that way you can see the ball and also see your man. So what Versailles is going to do, they're kind of sitting in that short corner, and they're just going to flash right into the zone because both of our eyes are looking this way towards the ball. Makes an easy pass as Drake Arns does a nice job, a little nifty here. Eyes are looking right here, keeping the eyes of the defenders on him. Throws the no-look pass back behind the Riders' defense. And if we back up a little bit here, look at where Alex Haney's feet are. When you're playing the middle of the 2-3 zone and the ball is over here, his feet need to be right here. He needs to be sitting right in the middle so that he can take this pass away because most teams will play somebody back here. So Riders just not communicating, getting a little greedy, coming up a little high, trying to sneak up, cheat this a little bit, and they get burned.
Well, I'm not so sure if there's anybody over here. It doesn't appear to be, but here you got 3 guys guarding 1 guy,
right. Yeah.
That can't happen because somebody will sneak backdoor, which they did. Yeah,
Joe's exactly right. 3 guys right here, all within 5 feet of each other, really guarding 1 guy. This guy's being guarded and open guy here. So just something the Riders, you have to communicate that a little better, and make sure you're seeing both your man and kind of communicating what's behind you.
And I think one thing for Versailles, you got to give them a lot of credit.
I'll fill in since Joe's having a little coughing fit here. Yeah, a lot of credit to the Versailles Tigers because they're moving the ball well. They're getting penetration against the zone and looking for what Coach Schwank talked about, soft spots.
Yeah,
He talks about hitting the soft spots, and he very, very clearly talked about that prior to the game, that was going to be something they were really going to work on, was hitting the soft spots of that Rider zone, because it's something that they hadn't seen much this year and wanted to work on. And they've done a really nice job of that so far.
And especially for a team who shoots threes that well, you're shooting threes 40%. The temptation can be just to sit around the perimeter and try to pitch up shots. But they're coming in saying, all right, we need to penetrate. We need to throw the ball in the middle because if we don't, we're going to get worse shots. So they're doing a nice job of being disciplined and taking good shots.
I think what I was trying to say is that Versailles guards, they see the floor pretty good.
Yeah.
And so when you have three guys guarding, they can see the flash to the basket. So they're very good at looking over the floor.
And it's one of those things when you've got perimeter shooters, which they obviously have, you have to extend on them.
Yeah.
And when you extend on people, you're leaving yourself a little vulnerable inside and in those seams. And like we said before, the Tigers have done a really nice job hitting those seams and creating a little collapse on the zone and then hitting their open guys.
Well, we'll see if the Riders made any adjustments at halftime. They trail by 12, 30-18 on the American Legion scoreboard. Wilker will toss it in for the Versailles Tigers. Drake Aarons with the basketball. That shot is short, attempted by Blake Monin. We got a jump ball called. Possession arrow favors the Roughriders.
Ryder's not doing a great job there, as we just saw in the Jackalope Stash replay,
right.
of pushing the Versailles guys out. Really just kind of standing and watching. Need to box out Jack Borchers a little harder there. Use your butt, push him backwards a little bit.
Alex Haney with the basketball, tried to force the pass over to Casey Gross. He was fouled by Jack Borchers.
It's a really nice cut there by Gross. He got himself in position, and without the foul, probably would have had a layup.
Ball stolen on the inbounds pass. Good job there by Wilker as he tossed it off of Haney. Aiden Meinerding checks in. Casey Gross will head to the bench.
Kind of a forced pass there. I don't think there was really an angle to get him the ball there, and kind of created the turnover.
Drake Aarons, top of the key. Drop it down inside. Good job by the Roughriders. They triple team. And the shot is put up, won't go. Rebound put back up by Ethan Wilker. Riders failed to put a body on him, and he got the offensive stick back.
Yeah, Riders doing everything well there. They communicated much better. Should have gotten the stop, but just not boxing out.
Nice shot by Ryan Montford, a Fowler TV three-point shot. See it there on our Jackalope Stash instant replay.
Oh, it was great passing.
Nice passing by the Versailles Tigers. Jack Borchers with the finish. We've got a Sean Barnett electrical timeout on the floor. We'll be right back.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
And speaking of great teams, St. Mary's Foundry would like to thank its very own team of hardworking employees for their loyalty and dedication. If you're looking for rewarding challenges and first-string wages and benefits, check us out at stmfoundry.com or on hometownopportunities.com. St. Mary's Foundry, where iron and ingenuity meet.
We told you about the girls' game here on Thursday. Of course, we'll have the boys again a week from tonight, January 14th. They will host the Bath Wildcats. That's interesting to have a league game on a Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm not sure what caused that.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Steve Trout was not happy with the delay there by the Riders and said, all right, you got to inbound it now.
He puts the ball on the floor. They got to get to it. Yep. Haney tries to save the basketball.
That was an excellent hustle.
Monfort comes up with it. Three-point goal by Haney. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Drake Aarons. He's coming the other direction with it. In the corner, it goes to Monin. Aarons. Shot put up. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down. Riders coming the other direction. Steger with it. Geiger with a three-point shot. Nope, that won't go. Rebound comes down to Borchers.
Geiger barely got that above 10 feet. That was flatter than a pancake.
We got a foul called on the floor.
Riders not closing out well there, kind of jumping, what sometimes you'll hear called jumping on toes, closing out too high, getting really tight on an offensive player instead of closing out low and keeping him in front.
Foul was called on Ryan Monfort. Aarons with the basketball. Watrin. Aarons thought about a three, pulls it down.
I think Jace Watrin got away with a walk on that one.
Yeah, I think he threw an extra step in there.
Yeah.
Watrin for three, that won't go. Rebound comes down to Minerding. Here comes Haney. Last touch by the Versailles Tigers. Rough Riders will have the basketball. Substitution in Tigers. Carson Bergman checks in. Jace Watrin checks out.
Versailles cooling off a little bit here in the third quarter, but I think there's a reason behind that. Riders are making them take tougher shots, not giving up quite as much penetration. So the threes that they're taking aren't quite as set and aren't quite as open.
Parker Bean checked in for the Rough Riders at the break. We've got a whistle and a foul.
Drake Aarons and Brennan Steger getting a little chippy down there. Like to see that a little physical post up.
And the veteran official Steve Trout steps in and cleans it up immediately.
Immediately.
Minerding. Steger. Here comes Haney in the paint, goes up with the shot. We got a whistle and a foul, and he'll go to the line and shoot two. Foul's going to be called on Ethan Wilker. It's his second, team's third. Was it last year that they changed the rule, 5 fouls in the quarter?
Yes.
Last year was the first year.
And we saw a lot of that last year. This year we've seen very little of that 5 fouls in a quarter.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that has to do with the Riders' personnel too. They get to the line a lot less than they did last year.
Alex Haney with 7 points on the night as he hits a free throw.
When you don't have slashing guards,
yeah,
slashing guards get you to the
Jace Turner got to the line, got fouled a lot because he was big, got a lot of mismatches. Evan Anksman, drive to the rim a lot. Cobain Owens, same thing. So a lot of personnel changes.
Here comes Casey Gross with a steal all the way to the hoop, and it's blocked. Tried to go up with a head fake.
Needed to just wait another second, as we see on the Jackalope Stash replay. He got his defender up in the air.
Yep.
Just wait another half second, and he had an open layup.
Riders have had 2 of those.
Parker Beam with the basketball. Give it to Casey Gross. Caden Geiger. Minored in. Seriously?
That's pretty deep. Probably not the shot Coach Blackburn wanted there.
I don't think so. There comes the Tigers the other way. Shot goes up, and offensive rebound goes back to Cam Arns.
and all of that there, the easy offensive rebound, just born off of too easy penetration. Riders take a bad shot. Versailles goes down in transition, takes it to the rim. It's often difficult to rebound after you've rotated a bunch.
We've got a Sean Barnett electrical timeout called by the Roughriders with 3:02 remaining. 36-22. Versailles on top. Back in just a minute.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Roughrider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Roughriders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
St. Mary's Rider Rooters has been a pillar of support for all St. Mary's athletes for well over 40 years. Our current membership drive is ongoing, and it has its perks. Consider joining in support of the St. Mary's athletes. Join us at the game or scan the QR code. Go Riders!
Brennan Steger in the paint for the Roughriders, goes up with a shot, missed. Rebound comes down to Cam Arns. Here comes the Tigers the other way. 2:48 remaining here in the third quarter.
I'd love to see Brennan have a little bit of a counter for that. That's kind of his go-to move in the post is that little bump and fade over his right shoulder, but I'd like to see him have a little counter for it.
Good defense by Geiger, gets it up to Haney. Haney goes up off the glass. It'll count, and he is fouled by Ethan Wilker. There you see it there on our Jackalope Stash instant replay. Nice strong move by Haney.
Doing a real nice job, both finishing with his offhand, finishing with his right hand, kind of fending off his defender with his other hand too. Sometimes you can get a little carried away if you extend it, get an offensive foul, but did a nice job of being subtle with it.
Haney's free throw up and is good.
Riders extending defensive pressure here just a bit. Cut into the lead just a tad, so they get a couple stops. They make it a.
They need to make it a single possession game before the end of the third.
Whistle and a foul. Cam Aarons goes up with a shot. I believe he was fouled by Ryan Monfort. I think they say it's going to be on Steger.
Yeah, we just saw the Jackalope Stash replay there.
Yep.
Steger earned that one. He stuck his hand in there trying to get the clean strip and got a whole lot of arm.
Free throw rattles in for Cam Arns.
Arns hadn't shot many free throws on the year, only 7 attempts. And 2 of 7, so not a great free throw shooter, but goes 2 of 2 tonight. Whoa. I think Casey Gross may have gotten away with the double dribble there. I think he may have tapped it, but.
Here comes Steger. Meinerding's going to launch up a three. It's not going to count, but he's fouled. There's a whistle on the floor.
No, I think
it's
down
underneath.
low.
It's underneath. Yep.
Steger drew the foul, looked like.
Yep. Foul's underneath.
Good on.
Steger will go to the line.
Well, and on cue, Joe. Now we're shooting 2 free throws with the 5
there
fouls
you go.
rule. Just talked about it.
So Brennan Steger will shoot 2. First one up, nope, off the back of the iron.
Free throw line not kind to the Riders tonight. They've left a lot of points on the board tonight.
Steger's second one rolls in and out. Rebound comes down to Drake Aarons. Here he comes. Down the paint, all the way, off the glass. Nope, won't go. Offensive rebound. Kick back out to Bergman. Underneath it goes up to Cam Aarons. Nope, won't go. Offensive rebound. Whistle foul underneath. Action fast and furious underneath the Tiger basket. Nothing to show for it, but they did draw a foul, and they'll send Blake Monin to the line.
Riders really, for the most part, doing okay on the glass, but when they give up too much penetration like they did there, they really struggle because they're out of position and suddenly it's just kind of jumping up for the ball and trying to out-rebound somebody, and it's tough to do when you're undersized like the Riders are.
Aiden Meinerding, Parker Bean checks back in for the Rough Riders. Monin, one more. Free throw rolls around, no good. Rebound comes down to Rough Riders. Here comes Brennan Steger with the basketball.
Riders definitely can use a basket here on this possession. Lead back up to 14.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Carson Bergman, but they say they reached around.
Did that wrap around, tried to hit him, got his arm.
So Brennan Steger will go back to the free throw line and shoot 2.
Running just under 70% from the free throw line for the season.
And it's the first one.
That's hard to believe, but first points of the night for Brennan Steger.
And Brennan coming in at 10.2 points per game.
Hits them both. I guess the question that I ask you is, of course, we talked about in the pregame of Versailles holding opponents to 7 points in the third quarter. Have we surpassed that?
I think so.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the score was at halftime.
I think it was 30 to 18, is that right?
Hold on, I can do a quick math. Yep, 18, 30 to 18.
Riders doing a much better job defensively here in the third quarter than they did in the first 2.
Watson with the basketball will give the ball to Cam Aarons. Aarons to Drake.
Tigers run some nice little movement there, getting guys going to the basket.
Welker to the basket. Throws a bullet up off the glass. Rebound comes to the Riders.
Yeah, it was a great take and then absolutely no touch at the rim.
Yeah.
just kind of threw it up there and then hoped for the best, seemed like.
Riders looking to get a last shot here.
Looks like maybe clearing out some space for Alex Haney.
Haney with the spin move. And Steve Trout said he walked with the basketball.
He did.
Yeah. Happened before the Jackalope Stash replay there. Oh, yeah. See it pretty clearly there on the replay. Definitely threw an extra step in there.
Yeah, ESPN panel didn't like it that much, but.
3-point shot at the buzzer will not go, and that horn sound ends the third quarter of play with the Tigers on top on the American Legion scoreboard, 39-27. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes of this ball game when we come back right after this.
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, of course, our very own Hunter Winget on camera won the 50-50. I'm trying to see if he'll share the love a little bit up there, and that ain't going to happen, I don't think.
The season of giving is over.
Exactly. Fourth quarter just underway. Versailles has the lead. A three-point shot won't go. Offensive board. Shot put up by Drake Arns won't go. Ball loose on the floor again. Another offensive board. Nice reverse move up there by Blake Monin.
Riders kind of trying to force the issue, doing a little pressure. You're down 12. You got to create some turnovers, force some missed shots, and got to get the rebound.
Ryan Monfort for three won't go from the corner. Rebound comes down to Drake Arns. Here they come the other way of the Tigers. Monin. Shot put up by Watson won't go. Gets the rebound. Pass underneath. It goes to Wilker. Shot up. We got a whistle and a foul as Welker goes to the floor.
Brendan Steger thought it was pretty clean, and I don't think it was. It got quite a bit of arm there.
Steger picks up the personal foul, his third.
Do you know any player that ever thinks that they foul anybody?
Never. Free throw by Ethan Wilker. The 6'2 junior does not go. He'll get one more as Caden Geiger checks in for the Roughriders.
Coming into the year, one of their better free throw shooters. Not a ton of attempts, 9 of 11, but still 82%. Now down to 75.
That's one.
You know that's mental math that I can't do, so.
Exactly.
Didn't have to do that as an English teacher.
Wilker with 7 points on the night.
Nice slash.
Nice. Haney.
He's persistent there.
Yes, he was fighting hard underneath. You see he misses the shot there. He missed one shot prior to that, what you saw on the Jackalope Stash instant replay, but stayed after it. He draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Ethan Wilker's fourth. Now, not one of their higher scorers, but still for a team in Versailles, doesn't go very deep. Could be important.
Haney's free throw rattles around the rim and falls through. He'll get one more. Haney with 11 points on the night. Missed the second. Rebound comes down to Drake Arns. Got people on the wing. Monin in the paint. We got a blocking foul called on Alex Haney. I believe the basket's going to count, I believe.
Yeah, that's a good call, as we can see on the Jackalope Stash replay there. Haney sliding in pretty late there. Definitely not set. Usually the general rule is once the offensive player is up in the air, you can't slide under him, and he definitely slid under him.
Monin misses the free throw. Here comes the Roughriders the other way. Minerding. Steger. Got a whistle and a foul called underneath. It's going to be on Versailles. It's going to be called on Carson Bergman.
Alex Haney had a little bit of a mismatch. Carson Bergman substantially shorter than him.
That's a good pass.
Ball, we got a whistle and a foul underneath. Rough Riders will have it out of bounds. I think the call is Cam Aarons.
I think Brennan Steger did a nice job of selling that one. I think he did get fouled, but I don't know if he would have. If he wouldn't have fallen, I don't think they'd have called it.
Probably a little ill-advised on that pass. They kind of had Alex Haney sandwiched in there inside, and it's not like you're throwing to Austin Parks where you can just throw it up and he's going to jump over everyone to get it.
Steger with the underhand scoop shot won't go. Haney up with the offensive glass. Scores. Nice job by Alex Haney. You see it there on our Jackalope Stash instant replay. 44-30 on the American Legion scoreboard. Shot put up and in by Cam Aarons.
Great penetration there by Drake Arns and just creating that easy shot.
Offensive foul on Alex Haney. I think he said something to Steve Trout about it. Steve, I looked like he was almost ready to team up.
Yeah.
He was really, really close, but
yes, Steve's not one of the guys that you want to get
have
in his
a discussion
face.
about.
Yeah.
And as we said before, he's a veteran and he's a very good official.
Yes,
usually he's not one that you want to question because he doesn't make bad calls.
Nope. Blake
Tiger's
Mono.
doing a really nice job of penetrating.
Shot put up and good by Drake Arns, and nobody was out there to put a hand in his face, as you can see there on our Jackalope Stash instant replay. Pretty much squared up the shoulders and let her fly.
Raiders are in a very unenviable position here. You know, a team that's got really great guard play, and they have to try to force turnovers.
Jackalope's, or excuse me, a Sean Barnetti electrical timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
I'm Larry Gruber, longtime educator and St. Mary's wrestling coach.
If you're in need for any electrical upgrades, whether big or small, for your business or home, reach out to Sean Barnett Electrical at 567-259-8343. Wondering what it would cost to have a generator for your home or business? Contact Sean Barnett Electrical for a complimentary estimate for installation and yearly maintenance.
Trying to do electrical work on your own can be shocking and painful. Wow! I'm in Sean's corner, and Sean will be in yours for all your electrical needs.
The importance of quality driver's education for our teens is essential. Capabilities has provided classroom and in-car driving instruction for St. Mary's and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Live classroom and online options are available for our students. Capabilities also administers the Ohio BMV driver's exam for our students and the general public. Contact Capabilities today to learn more about our driver's education services.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Joe Hurlbert alongside Derek and Kelly J. 49-30. Riders trail by 19 on the American Legion scoreboard. They have the basketball.
Talking during that timeout, that Drake Arns, although hasn't scored a ton today, is facilitating absolutely everybody.
He's averaging over 5 assists a game on the season, and that's probably a bit of an undercount that they're using the Huddle stat program, which is notoriously inaccurate.
Easy shot missed underneath by the Tigers. Cam Arns, but stick put up and in by Monin. Here comes Monin with off the steal, goes up off the window. 2 more points for the Versailles Tigers. Stager launches a three. That will not go. Rebound.
Coach Swank talked before the game about defensive pressure and how that was going to be, really important and something that they've been working on, and it's come to fruition tonight. They've done a nice job of forcing the Riders into some tough shots and just not giving them easy looks. Good position.
It seems like anytime the Riders try to go into the lane to get easier shots, their hands in and around it, and strips and just making it tough on them.
Quite a few deflections, and again steals, flat out steals. So really disrupting the Rider offense. Very active with their hands, and he talked about that before the game. I'm sure he'll go away from this game pretty happy. That won't be happy about that, but
good steal by Alex Haney, unable to finish as he missed the layup. Reed Ratterman checked in at the last dead ball for Versailles. Shot put up and in by Cade Schwartz.
Versailles kind of dipping into their bench a little bit here, getting a little bit younger and getting some of their bench guys some minutes.
Stager off the window for two of his own. .250 remaining in the basketball contest. Versailles has the lead and the basketball. Watring goes in the paint, has it stolen by the Rough Riders. Montfort has it, gives it to Stager. Riders coming the other direction. Stager has the ball stolen by Carson Bergman. He's going to go up and off the window, and two more for Versailles. 57-32 on the American Legion scoreboard. Riders have about three subs on the front of the scoreboard. They'll come in at the next dead ball. Of course, now you're seeing Travis Swank of Versailles starting to empty his bench.
Get some guys taking off the shirts that haven't worn the jersey here the whole game. They've been wearing the shooting shirts so far.
Foul, I believe, is called on Carson Bergman. It's Bergman's third, team's fourth. At the line, Steger. He'll shoot two. It's the first, he'll get one more. Steger's shot falls through, and checking in is Casey Gross for the Rough Riders. Max Wilker with the basketball. In the corner it goes, shot put up. That was missed by Ratterman. Montfort for three, rolls around, won't go. Rebound comes down to Ratterman. Here comes the Tigers the other direction. Maddox Stonebreaker with the basketball. He's the big fella at 6'7" and a sophomore.
His older brother would he have been Austin?
He was Austin's age.
Yeah.
Yep.
So would have played with Austin Parks in AU, played against each other in high school. Current player on Hillsdale Division II school in Michigan. Mom was a longtime girls coach, won several state titles. Was she BG, right? She played at BG.
She was BG.
Yeah.
Sister was Dayton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His mom's sister.
Vicky?
Jackie.
Yeah.
I think current
I knew it was an IE.
I want to say current principal of Versailles High School.
Yeah. Jackie Ratterman. Yep, she was a player herself.
Yes, very, very good player.
Maddox's older sister, I want to say, played at NIU, if I remember that correctly. would have been a few years older than Connor.
So they have some bloodlines going,
Yes,
some
that's
basketball
right.
bloodlines.
Some height and some basketball genetics, yes.
Ball loose on the 4. Unfortunately, we have no name associated with number 15 in the program.
We talked to Coach Swank before the game. That would be Damian Bargy. Just moved him up from JV. Yeah.
Shot up and in by Maddox Stonebreaker.
Both Tiger and Roughrider fans will remember some huge battles between Connor Stonebreaker and Austin Parks and a couple years ago. Yeah. Really for like 3 straight years. Those guys really went after each other, had some monumental battles down in the post. Fun to watch.
Kyle Ibrahim with the basketball. Hudson Hertenstein in the ball game, and Bruno Clabunde.
I know my husband will love announcing that when that kid.
Because I got something in my mind if he ever hits a 3. I've got something.
Yeah, knowing my husband's love for the names, he'll have something.
I'm going to suggest that he goes Kawa Kablunde. Yeah, the people went downstairs. They don't like it.
They did a quick straw poll and said no.
No deal. No deal. 5 seconds remaining. Versailles will have it. They'll run out the clock, and that's going to be it here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court. The final score, the Versailles Tigers 61, the St. Mary's Roughriders 34. We'll be back to wrap things up here from Grand Lake Health Systems Court right after this.
St. Mary's traditions include football, SMAB, and Fowler's TV. Founded in 1957 by Richard and Peggy, Fowler's TV is celebrated, like a Roughrider first down, for its dedication to high-quality electronics, custom installations of indoor and outdoor TVs, Sonos sound systems, surveillance systems, and so much more. With 12 months of special financing available on approved credit, shopping local has never been better. Fowler's knowledgeable and friendly staff uphold the tradition of exceptional customer care, servicing only what they sell with the same or next day service.
I don't always put a new roof on my house, but when I do, I call Eric Anderson with Grand Lake Roofing.
If you're looking for a fast, reliable, trustworthy roofing service, give myself and my team a call at Grand Lake Roofing, 567-890-ROOF.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing, and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
Looking for the perfect gift for your man, son, or dad? Jackalope Stash Men's Clothing Store in downtown St. Mary's will help you score the perfect gift. At this haberdashery, you will find stylish formal and informal wear, along with the most fashionable and contemporary accessories. Not sure what to get your leading man? Stop in and purchase the Jackalope Stash gift card. Make your man the best dressed in the room, no matter the occasion. Quality, style, stash. That's Jackalope Stash, where riders shop.
Alrighty, we welcome you back again to Grand Lake Health Systems Court, where tonight the Versailles Tigers take 2 from the Roughriders. They won the JV contest 49-30, and here in the varsity contest they defeated St. Mary's by a score of 61-34. With the loss, the Roughriders run their overall season record to 3-7. With the win, Versailles now runs to 9-1 on the season. Let's take a look at some of the numbers in the contest and some final comments. We'll wrap things up. Kelly?
All right, here goes, and I think I got things hashed out from the first half. So For the Riders, Casey Gross with 6 points, Ryan Monfort with 3, Alex Haney right about at his scoring average with 13, Aiden Meinerding with 6, Brendan Steger with 6, for a total of 34. The Riders shot 11 of 35 for 31% from the floor, were kind of a lame 3 of 14 from the three-point line for 20%. And none of those were really great looks. No. If you recall, several of them were fairly deep. You know, your Caitlin Clark kind of launching it up pretty deep kind of shots that weren't really great looks for them. Another shooting thing that was not good for the Riders, 9 of 17 from the free throw line for 53%. Yeah. So that's certainly something that I'm sure Coach Blackburn will talk about. I think I got us at 11 turnovers, may have missed one or two along the way, but 11 turnovers for the night. Scoring-wise, stayed even with the Tigers in the third quarter, 9-9 in the third quarter, but then that fourth quarter got outscored 22-7. So that was a killer there. For the Versailles, the victorious Versailles Tigers, here it goes, and everybody got on the scoring books here. Cade Schwartz with 2 points, Ethan Wilker with 7, Carson Bergman 2, Drake Orange with 10, and Drake Orange held a little bit below his normal 12-point scoring average. Cam Orange with 8, Jace Watron with 4, and that's something that the Riders can, maybe hang their hat on, normally averaging 16 points a game, so held him to 4, but also we talked about he did help facilitate a lot of things along the way. Blake Monham had the really, really nice game with 20 points, 8 of 10 shooting from the floor, and 3 of 4 from the three-point line. Reed Ratterman, 2 points, Maddox Stonebreaker 2 points, and Jack Borchers with 4, total 61. The Tigers shot 24 of 48 for right at 50%, and I can even do that math, Derek. Three-point line, they cooled off in the second half, ended up being just 6 of 16 for 38%. Free throws, not overwhelming, 7 of 12 for a 58% on the night. So just a well-balanced game out of the Tigers. Everybody got in the scoring board. Very impressed with their
good team.
Their team play, shared the ball and got everybody
very unselfish.
Yeah, very unselfish. Got everybody nice, easy looks, both with their penetration and their overall ball movement.
Derek, on Friday, the Roughriders will will be on the road against Wapak. What do they have to do between now and then to when they go over to Wapak?
Yeah, it's luckily for the Riders a game maybe a little more well-suited that they can win. Wapak usually very slow, very methodical, very defensive-oriented. Biggest things are going to be kind of hitting their strengths, getting Alex Haney the ball down low, whether that's off the dribble or in the post, and getting Caden Geiger involved. Really kind of absent tonight, and really they can't win without him at least contributing somewhat. So got to get him involved, keep Alex Haney, keep him fed, and hopefully Brendan Steger plays a little better, especially big league games. So it's doable. It's definitely a winnable game. But definitely going to be a defensive slugfest would be my guess.
Absolutely. Well, for the Rider Nation Station, we'll be back here on Thursday night with girls basketball as the Lady Riders host the Wapakoneta Lady Redskins. Of course, the JV time has been moved from 6 to 5 p.m., so we'll be on the air shortly after the JV contest, and then we'll be back here with boys basketball next Tuesday night as the Riders host the Bath Wildcats. That's going to do it for us here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court. I want to thank Rhett Chisholm, Hunter Winget on camera, Doug and Rich Spencer in the truck. And for my colleagues, Derek and Kelly J., I'm Joe Hurlbert. Until Thursday night, so long, everyone.
Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.